Hey guys, welcome back to the Twenteen podcast. I'm your co-host Carolyn,
co-host Kimmie,
and today we're doing something a little different.
Yes, we are.
So I don't know if we actually discussed on the other episodes if we were going to like write a prompt or if we just talked amongst ourselves.
We did,
but we
talked amongst ourselves. We never told them.
We talk a lot. Well, we have talked about here on this podcast a lot. Mm-hmm. It's about Wattpad. We talk a lot about supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
We talk about werewolves, vampires, mermaids.
Yeah.
So today we actually decided to sit down for 30 minutes, and this is experimental, so we'll see how this goes.
I vote that we continue it. At least, if every recording session.
Yeah, if you guys want it, then we will continue. But we've decided to sit down for 30 minutes and write our own version of Wattpad. Of a Wattpad story.
Yeah.
And the topic today is werewolf.
Yeah.
So it might be continuous, or you might like just start something new if it dies out, I guess. I don't know. Or come up with like different topics each time. I don't know.
we could. I don't know. We have to see. I'm already kind of attached to this thing that I did create.
Me too. I'm kind of attached. I was like, I don't know. Like, is that weird? That I literally just took like it was only 30 minutes, but I'm kind of attached.
Yeah, I'm already attached to it.
Oh, I said that could be something.
Yeah. Mine is not good. I just know it's not good.
But it could be something.
Yeah. Like I feel like I could workshop it for
exactly.
sure. I was like, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. About what? The story?
Yeah. I would say like I just described a whole bunch. So we have not really reached anywhere in my story. So I hope that we continue this.
Yeah. So you that get somewhere.
Yeah. Because guys, honestly, this is like the whole point of Teen podcast.
She still says it wrong every time.
I say tween. I say tween all the time. I say tween. It's twin. 10 podcast.
And we say at the beginning, we say, "Hey guys, welcome back to the 20."
You actually say twin. I don't actually say anything.
Twin.
No, I know. I'm saying you say it. I don't say anything.
Oh, because you say twin.
Yeah. I go
twin. Where have you been?
Nobody. Let me stop.
Love me like you do. All right. Yeah.
No, what I wanted to say was I hope this podcast, because like what we want to give. Like the field that we want you guys to get off of it is like we invited you into our bedroom.
Right, exactly.
So this is very much
not to do any sexual acts.
Unless you won't. I mean
I don't know about that one.
The Wattpad could get real smutty real quick.
I mean, honestly, the story continues. You might gotta get some PG-13 chapters up in here.
Exactly. No, but I just hope it like invites you guys into like a bedroom. I hope it feels like a sleepover for you guys,
basically.
Because this is actually something I wanted to do for a sleepover for so long and just never have because nobody else
to do it.
Like all my other best friends just never really were into like writing like that.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, actually, like let's give it to Kimmie because she was like, oh, when I was a kid, I did this prompt for school. So that was a previous episode. I'll tag it or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was a previous episode. So like, I'm gonna give the floor to Kimmie. She's gonna start.
I get to start.
Yes, she gets to start.
I keep screaming in the fucking mic.
It's good.
All right, y'all.
She has a nice little pink pen writing over here. I know y'all can't see that, but it's like real cute.
It's I like ever since I got like a certain
show your camera.
Ever since I got like a certain pen.
Yeah.
Where my pen at?
That's the only thing you use.
Yeah, no, I love this pen. Oh, fuck.
It sucks that we can't like make our own signatures with like
it's this
like
pen.
Color, like what color?
It has pink, purple, green, and blue, and these are like all my favorite colors. Like they're not ugly colors. So yeah.
Wish I could sign important documents though with like color.
Oh my god, with color that'd be so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh, I would do so fucking
like Elle Woods. Does she? Is it her or is that Sharpay who signs everything in pink?
It's Sharpay.
Okay.
It's Sharpay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
All right.
So I have to start.
Take it away.
Again, guys, this is in 30 minutes right before we
remember
hit record.
we don't like popcorn reading. We don't like the readers who
and you
gotta put some emotion into it for us to really feel this story, okay?
Yeah, we literally 30 minutes before we started recording it, we actually started like I wrote the So this is
this is fresh
off the press.
Exactly. Give us some grace.
Please.
But don't read it that way though, or I'm gonna rip it from your hands and be like, no, I cannot take it. Go ahead. Right. Wattpadification. Both of our prompts are werewolf.
Both of our prompts are werewolf, and the funniest part is the way how I wrote this. You wouldn't like. I say one word werewolf, and that's it. Okay. I have not explained no dynamics in the werewolf community. I have not done nothing about that.
When I was going into Wattpad, if I knew I was jumping into a story, like, and I was like, it says werewolf as like the genre. I did not expect them to explain
No, because
I already kind of understand like what's gonna happen in a werewolf story. So I already understand like alpha, like omega, like like packs, like like the telekinetic like abilities they have to talk to other pack members.
I recently was reading a like really good fan fiction book. Like it was published. I forget the name of it, but it's about Persephone and Hades.
Oh, I know that one.
It's really good.
It's really popular.
It's really good. Really popular. Almost finished it. But she actually explains the world in a way where I was like, this is how you do fanfic as an author. Like that's how you do it.
No, when you go traditional, exactly. When you go traditional, you have to explain the lore. You have to understand.
Yeah,
even
with werewolves though,
like
you still have
to explain it. Because anybody could pick up the book and they need to like understand what's happening. But I'm saying when it comes to a Wattpadification of stuff, that's a word that I came up with today, or maybe not. Maybe the internet has I don't know. Wattpadification. Oh, okay. So when it comes to Wattpadification of like books, like I said, if I see werewolf, it's like, okay, like you don't have to explain the world to me. We already understand that it's gonna be in the general vicinity of what we've already created on Wattpad for werewolf.
Yeah, I feel like that too, but I also like as an author,
only if you're gonna do something completely different.
But as an author, I feel like
then you have to explain.
Since we're gonna continue these, I feel like I'm gonna have to explain because I don't think all of our fans were horny little addicted children to Wattpad. I don't think everyone was. I don't think so. And
reading
I
can't. 3 a.m.
3,
5.
Reading until your damn alarm clock go off for you to go to school, and you say fuck, I'm fucked, and now you gotta sit there and spend the whole goddamn day at school, tired as hell.
I would go until 5 o'clock in the morning, but like mainly like 3, and then I conk out. 3, 5 o'clock in the morning,
go horror all day. Anyways, I'm like nervous, but I'm just gonna read it.
All right,
fuck it, get over with.
Let's get started.
Mind you, I am going against an actual published author. Okay, so my shit's not gonna be good. Okay, just
don't preface like that. Now you're gonna make me nervous. Like I just got here. I don't read
she's actually published,
but I don't actually read my books like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I still have to read your book. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take that from you.
No,
from your room.
It's okay.
Anyways, all right, here we go, guys. I really want to redo this. I want to like go through this and then like read to you guys next time, right?
Okay.
Anyways, it's shitty. Let's go.
Don't preface like that. Give it like hype us up. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's bad.
Go off.
I'm a 26-year-old woman. I'm 5'4", black hair, beautiful skin, and amazing body.
Oh, it's really Wattpad.
It is. I was like, fuck, why'd I start like this?
You said Wattpad, but you said serious.
No, when I started writing this, I said, this is not serious as fuck. What the fuck is wrong with me? I guess more
okay,
serious.
no, sorry. Keep going. Don't let me stop you. Yeah.
This is the intro. You know, this is the intro that you read.
Intro, right.
When you're like when you're in Wattpad, like they had to do the little intro. So it's a little intro. Anyways,
okay.
I have 2 loving parents that will give me the world if they could, an annoying but lovable little sister. I always write little sisters because I feel like you being an only child is boring, and like stories like that is boring. Like fucking give me something.
Yeah.
I need the dynamics of the siblings. The only thing that is wrong with this picture perfect family portrait is that we are werewolves. That's it. That's the only time you guys gonna hear about werewolves.
This is like a trailer.
This
is it's like written like like in the early 2000s they used to be like I have it all.
Yeah.
But here's my problem.
Yeah, that's literally I was like, why did I write it like that? Who am I? My name is Aria. That's it. Boom. That's like the intro.
Okay, keep going.
Anyways, oh shit, I literally wrote anyways. That's funny as hell. Anyways, enough with the intro and let's start with the story. I used to love doing this shit when I was like 12. I was like, let's start the story. Anyways, my alarm went off and I stretched my body and turned off my alarm on my phone. Sorry, I wrote really big. I opened my eyes and groaned as I sat up in bed. I hate mornings. Like, that's an inner thought. Like, I hate mornings. I like how you guys aren't seeing this, but she put that in a different color. Yeah, because I was like, that's in my head. That's in my head. Okay. Because, you know, like, in Wattpad, you'd use italics.
Yeah, exactly.
You use the italics to show.
Use the marks.
No, it's italics. The italics.
Oh, okay.
Is when it's lean.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Text
okay.
shit. Yeah, that's the lean text shit. I just can't write lean.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what it is.
You put it in a different color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that pen.
Yeah.
Anyways, I finally got up and walked to my bathroom. The cold tile floor hitting my bare feet always jolts me awake. I put jolted. Bitch, I can't write. I turn on the lights and look at myself in the mirror, and I start playing around with my curls, trying to decide on what I should wear for the day. I decided on a simple business casual clothing and start doing my morning routine. I was going to go into detail about her morning routine, but then I was like, y'all should know, brush your teeth, wash your face, shit like that. Mm-hmm. After the bathroom, I walk back into my room and sit down on my vanity and turn on the mirror light. I then start to apply a light makeup look, which is foundation, highlighter, eyeliner, mascara, and some lip gloss. I look at myself in the mirror, happy with what I've done, and head to the closet. I put on a light pink work suit. This is not light pink, like light pink. It's like a baby light pink. Like actually almost like that. Like a baby light pink work suit. The jacket is very light in material and falls nicely on my body, and I pair it with a white top, just a random white top. And the pants are nice and flowy, which pairs nicely with my Air Force Ones. I just could not remember what type of shoes that was. So it's any white shoes that kind of look like Air Force Ones would do in y'all head. Okay, close your eyes in your head. Okay. I then go back to my bathroom and fix my hair. I put 3C because I just couldn't describe anything else. I just not know how else to describe it. Do I have 3C? No, this will never happen to me, but it's all right. I just put my 3C curly goodness in a slick ponytail, and I grab my purse, which is a light pink bag, and I grab my phone and head out to the kitchen. There I greet my family while they are in the kitchen running around trying to leave for work and school. I kiss my mom and my dad and avoid hugging my sister since she has her arms out like we hug each other. It's an inside joke between us. I then head out to my Honda Civic Sport 2024 all black.
Wow, that's so descriptive.
Even the rims are black. Okay, that's what I put. That is my actual car. I love that car. Oh, and then I put, man, I love my life.
No, this is making so much more sense of how. That's her laughing for me. She's laughing like an old man. Because it's like, I don't know. Like, this is like really like putting into perspective how you were saying before, you used to self-insert yourself into books.
Yes.
Like if you wrote a book, it will literally just be a self-insert of you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's so bad.
That's crazy.
I told you, it's really bad.
Wow. Is this like what it's actually like when you daydream though? Like
Oh. Almost.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
But like it's like I'm daydreaming me in like certain scenarios. So like this is basically
okay.
I use a lot of eyes, and again, guys, if I had more time and more revision, I'd take out a lot of eyes because I feel like I keep saying I like no fucking duh, bitch. It's fucking first person. Anyways, I head into the city, park in the garage of my work building, and then go up in the elevator and scan my work ID. And hit the 27th floor. And when the elevator doors open, I see people of all ages and genders and races bustling around, people talking loudly on the phone, drinking coffee, running with laptops and cameras in their hand, people at their desk typing away.
You have an inclusive world.
I do. Thank you. I want everybody and everything to be a winner.
Yeah.
Anyways, I take a deep breath and walk off the elevator, immediately being bombarded by 3 assistants asking me questions. Now, this one, I was like, oh, I don't really know what the fuck they're supposed to ask.
Yeah.
Like, my character Aria, she's supposed to be like a fashion mogul person. Mm-hmm. Like, she's supposed to be like an influencer / like she deals with like social media and fashion.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck would they do.
Yeah.
Because it's not my world. So I was gonna be like, oh, she shows up on set, and I'm like, no, that's just too messy. I can't have it that close to my life. I just need some separation, but I don't know what the fuck they do. So
okay,
here are the assistants' questions.
Yeah,
Miss Davis. Yeah, I couldn't think of a last name.
You literally gave.
I couldn't think of a last name.
I gave her last name.
I couldn't think of her last name.
Why'd you name her Aria? Like, there's no point. You should just put Kimmie.
Girl, I couldn't think of her last name. You understand? I blanked. I literally said, "Fuck." What are her last names again? And I said, "Fuck it." For right now, it's gonna be Davis. I could always go back and change it when I think of something else because I couldn't even think of another damn. It's so bad. It's bad. Don't worry. It's almost over. So it goes, Miss Davis, you have an appointment with Riley from Juicy to go over this year's collection. That's at 2 p.m. That's at 12 p.m. You also have another appointment with a photographer and to see if he will be added to the payroll. That's at 1. Should I push that back to tomorrow or maybe at 10 o'clock today? Then another assistant, Miss Davis, please sign here. Then another one, Miss Davis, Avery is here and she wants to meet you now about the last photo shoot. Do you have time? Aria speaking. Okay, I can meet Avery and the photographer Okay, so I can meet Avery now. See, that's how I fucking know. I need to rewrite this. I can meet Avery now, and the photographer I can meet at 10 today. And make sure we are prepared to meet with Riley. I don't like embarrassing myself to potential clients. The end.
Wow. Everybody give it up. Clap, 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 clap for Kippie.
Yeah, I really want to revise this. I really want to revise this.
Yeah, it's good though. It's a good base.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a good like, like idea, and then you can really like workshop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want it to be
like a werewolf fashion designer.
Yeah. Because like I kind of want her, because like how werewolves and lichens are like this.
Yeah.
So like in my head, I was like, oh, she meets a lichen, and he's like so dominating and so like irritating her, where it's like everything stops. So I wanted a basis for the for the audience to know that she is like that boss bitch,
right?
And she's gonna definitely teach the lichen man who's gonna be her mate that she is that boss bitch. And I also hate that I read these books and they like all the women are like the same, where it's like they kind of don't have any aspirations outside of mate. You're like mate.
Or you're gonna hate my story.
I still read them.
A1.
It's just I hate that. So I feel like in my story, guys, I'm gonna definitely make it where it's like she goes to work, and like that pisses off like her mate, where he's like, do you understand how dangerous this world is? And she's like, bitch, I have shit to do.
Yeah.
If somebody's gonna fucking kill me, they kill me at work. At work.
Yeah.
Like I have a life before you, and that I also feel like they always make them like hella young. They're like, I just turned 18.
Yes,
and
exactly.
It's like,
yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
You're a baby.
Age her up.
Age her up. That's why I put 26, because I just recently turned 26. I also made her 5'4" because I'm 5'4", and black hair because
we all know because it's you. You are her.
I wanted to add in more shit, but I was like, I feel like that's way too descriptive in the beginning. Like I feel like I should describe her less. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But
yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Your turn.
Okay. See, now I'm all nervous because I'm like, you said be serious, or you said werewolf Wattpad, but a little bit serious, and I was
mine is
serious.
Mine is serious. It's just the intro is very not serious.
Okay.
Did you not hear she's a vanity? That's very serious. It's very adult.
I was actually being serious. I'm over here like I don't know.
Actually, I want to hear yours. I'm actually more excited to hear yours than mine. Mine, I really want to redo and like not sound like a child.
I'm gonna shit myself.
Mine sounds like a child. You have to say you read that. You imagined the Wattpad cover.
How much do you think I could really do in 30 minutes?
I'm sorry, she's an author.
Okay. Let's do this. I guess.
I'm so excited.
My body ached.
I'm already excited. Ooh. Hold on. I'm starting to sweat. Okay.
Hold on. That kind of it's going to make me laugh, though. I'm going to try not to laugh. My body ached, trembled with the weight of the world.
Ooh.
No one knew what it was like to be the alpha female.
Oh, God.
Only months since the passing of my mate, and I was left with all eyes of the pack on me.
Oh, my God. Bitch, you gonna have to write this into a book. Bitch, now this is a book. Now I'm already too fucking invested. You said my body ached. It trembled under the weight of the world as an alpha female. Cause your mate dead. Ooh, it's a second chance, mate. I liked it.
Hard enough, the link to the pack was on thin ice. Without a mate, my connection would disappear in the next year if I wasn't gifted a mate.
Oh, shit.
Oceans.
I know you ain't. Guys, we have not gotten
about that after.
We have
We're
not.
talking about that after.
Girl, I know you ain't call her Ocean.
Hold on.
Oh,
Oceans.
Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all.
I knew that part would make you laugh. I said, now what should I name her? And I said, I know
think of a
exactly what I'm gonna name her to get Kimmie.
Actually, guys, I really enjoy this. I really do enjoy this.
Hold on.
This is really fun. Go ahead.
Oceans, vanity called, snapping me out of my state. I shook my head. Yes, I'm sorry. I breathed, not realizing I was clutching my pen, indenting it into my palm. I've been calling you for a minute. She looked me over. Are you okay? I blink at her. What did you need? We start training in 5 minutes. With Jeremy gone, she pauses. You're the alpha. Right. I have to lead them in this session.
Yeah.
I close my notebook. A picture of Jeremy and I slips out of the pages. Damn. I tuck it back in between the pages. Now, literally and physically, my pain, drenched out of me with every repetitive motion of the exercise I had to lead the pack in. Left, I yelled, and they moved with a hive-like mindset. Right, my voice cracked as we all shifted and kick squatted together. Oceans, oceans, oceans. Multiple voices clambered into my head at once before a hand landed on my shoulder. I clutched my head. Vanity stared at me. What was that? I squeaked. Your bond is getting weaker, but you can't let them know that if you want to stay the alpha. You can't let them see you sweat. She pulls her hand from my shoulder and wipes the sweat away from it. They've been calling you on the link, testing you. The elders are calling a meeting. I'm like, okay. Before I can even think, we're moving down the hallway with great speed. Vanity guiding me through the labyrinth of the pack house. Eventually, we land at the big black, intricately carved double doors.
I'm so sorry. You said big black. I was like, big black man.
Dick.
You said dick. I said
What'd
big
you
black
say?
man.
Oh.
Like from white chicks.
Big black. To the big black bald man over there.
That's what I thought you were going to say. She said dick. Dick.
Vanity pats me on the shoulder before pushing me through the doors. The elders are draped in dark burgundy garments. There is a warm fire in the fireplace. They sit in a semicircle facing me. As I walk in, though, I wish to experience the warmth of the fireplace. I'm freezing. Still enclosed from working out, my sweat keeps me damp and wet. With no notice for this meeting, I'm sure it was intentional. Oceans, I'm sure you know why we have called this meeting here today, the elders start. I'm not actually. I was sure I had duties to take care of today. Exactly. Those duties that are usually kept for the alpha, an elder who doesn't look much older than the age of my mom should have been, pipes up. She is the alpha, Vanity slinks in, piping up unannounced. I give her a quick look. I am the alpha. I swallow hard, knowing where they are going. Acting alpha, the elder says. Yes, the alpha, I say. In other words, fake alpha, another says. I lower my head down. If you needed any clarification, with no mate in no more than a year, the pack will start to die out. And we can't have that. What could I say? He was right. I had no mate and no lineage. He would die out. We would die out if I had no mate. Vanity stands. She may not have a mate, but she is our alpha. What about a love trial? And that's it.
That's crazy. The stark differences is absolutely crazy. You had me reeled in to the point where I was thinking like, wow. But I feel like I'm scrolling on my own phone with all the 10 different fan fiction apps that I have on there. I feel like I was scrolling through one of them. I was like, damn, it's good. But that's actually really good, Caroline. But that's good as fuck, bro.
But I was like panicking because I was like, we only have 30 minutes, and I was like, no, I wanted to like make it more dramatic for her to say like about the love trial thing. Yeah. Because I was like, what I wanted to be is like obviously she has to go through like kind of like a dating show type thing, but like to find her new mate because you know what I'm saying. And I was thinking about, I was like, what would like happen? Because I was like, why? Like, okay, like what if somebody else's mate dies, like somebody else in the pack? Like, why would that matter? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think it matters because like I think it's more like how rulers do it, like how the royals do it. Like if somebody else dies, then they need to like have a princess that takes over or whatever. So I'm like, if she has no kids and her mates die, and then she loses like connection over time, then they would die out. That's what I was thinking. So
that's actually like a fresh fucking idea. That's crazy as hell. I've never heard of that before, like werewolf wise. And again, I have 10 different fan fiction apps, one especially specifically for werewolves, and no one's ever had that idea, and that is very funky fresh, and I love that.
Thank you. I love funky fresh.
I love that. I want you to continue.
Okay, I guess. I mean, we'll see what they say.
No, I don't even care anymore. You're continuing.
You're like, I have my own personal fanfic writer right now.
My elite employee.
Yeah.
You're good.
I don't know. I don't know.
My shit was actually Wattpad. So compared to your shit, I'm actually mad. I'm mad that I sound like a fucking teenager. I'm 26 and I like cars.
That's Wattpad to me though too. I read Wattpad books where it's like that dramatic. Like that's dramatic to me.
I've read the ones where they're like, my name is Justice.
Carmen Sandiego.
My name is Justice.
Justice Sparkle.
And I'm gonna let you know that I am 16, full body woman. I got double D's, fat ass, small waist. I can throw my ass in a circle. Anyways, I put on my Juicy Couture tank top and I slip on my skinny jeans and I put on my J's. But the J's match my Juicy Couture top, which is red. It's a nice red Juicy Couture. It's a red tank top. It's a Juicy in rhinestones.
Bro, I'm sweating.
And so I am wearing my J's. The J's is red and it got little rhinestones on it because that's the fuck I am. You know what I mean? And I sit there and I install my lace front wig. I install my lace front wig off and I go outside. And when I go outside, I hear guns shooting and shit. And I be ducking. And when I ducked one time, I see my boy DeMarcus. And you're like, ugh. It's always something. DeMarcus, Delirious, the Quan. Yeah.
DeSantis.
DeMarcus. DeMarcus sits there and he throws his leather jacket on my shoulders and he says, "Hey, what's up, babe?" Yeah. I will never give DeMarcus the time of day, even though he know I daydream about riding his dick. It's like shit like that. Like that's exactly what I was reading, and that's what I just wrote.
So we're gonna have a Daquan liking come up in the story?
Nah. Oh, but it's just like it's crazy how that's the stark difference. Like your shit sound like an actual like I'm sitting here like wow, this is crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Well, you two different writers. I don't. That's why I'm kind of crazy. Like I'm sitting here like, why did my English teacher hype me the fuck up?
Because you did good.
I did not.
Yeah,
not compared to that.
Because you're descriptive.
I'm too descriptive. I think
that's a good thing though, because you can always dial it down. I'd rather be more descriptive and than not having descriptives at all.
I don't know. I definitely want to redo this, and I want to do this for I want to rewrite this and then bring it back to you guys recording session. Because again, this is very sleepover. I feel like this is very sleepover. I feel like even
next time we're gonna be roasting marshmallows.
We're gonna have little, I actually want to have little snacks.
Have some popcorn. Yeah, exactly.
Because this is very much sleepover. Because I'm kind of mad that mine. Mine's not that good.
Well, we could start over. We could do a different prompt after next time.
I don't want to do a different prompt. I'm attached to this prompt. I want to rewrite it.
Okay, then rewrite. You
can't let that go. You can't let that go. Copyright this shit. It's copyrighted. It's copyrighted. We got the LLC. We got the LLC and everything. Don't fucking do that.
LLC.
I don't know. I'm saying shit, bro. I don't know the fuck I'm talking about. The fuck? We already got that. We got that on.
It's already
No. You can't take that. You can't.
She
was paraphrasing. She was paraphrasing, so you can't even take that. Copyright.
I think the only problem the only problem about writing in 30 minutes is I was like, so what? What do I include? That's the part. Cause I wanted to get to that part where it's you can understand in that 30 minutes where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think it'll be really cool to do something like a love trial and
play it up. You gonna have to continue. So you gonna quit your job and you're gonna continue. And every day you're gonna send me a chapter submission.
Exactly, guys. I guess I'm only every day a chapter
every fuck day. Guys, you know how these and I'm gonna read it and I'm like, that's good.
Oh God. Okay, guys.
That's good.
I mean, at this point, I could just write it on Wattpad. I'll just
none of Wattpad. I have some actually. I have a good idea on where you can write that at.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay. I'm like, at that point, I could just
actually the real good werewolf novels be on Alpha Novel. Don't look at everything else.
You have Kimmie. We already the amount that you have is absurd.
Yeah, it's to the point where now I'm getting Instagram ads
for more of those apps.
No. Oh, it's now all different stories on these apps. So I'll click on it and they'll show me a different story and I'm like, oh, I like those. And I save it for later.
That's a lot. You guys didn't see it, but it was it took up her whole phone screen.
Don't be dramatic.
It was literally a row. No.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's only 18 apps.
It's only 18 apps.
It's only 18 apps.
Only 18 apps.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's only 18.
Right.
And technically, I don't even read these two at the top. I read these. So it's 16.
Yo.
Actually, I don't even read these. I don't read this one.
Delete them, man. Delete them.
No, because I have stories on there that I'm going to get to later.
Gosh.
I'm just reading.
What time do you have? Well, what time?
I just quit my job.
Exactly. Oh, guys, congratulate Kimmie. She finally quit her job, the one that she hated.
Yeah, and I'm about to work at one that I do enjoy.
Exactly.
So, yay!
Congratulations, Kimmie.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna try to get into makeup. I just told her, I was like, since I'm off, since I have nothing else to do, might as well start learning how to do makeup and shit.
Yeah.
Also,
you're gonna write a script too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try workshopping a script.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna rewrite this shit too while I'm doing the script and stuff.
Yeah.
And also, I guess we should announce it because we're gonna be there. Be there. The fair. So you kind of have to finish it, and I don't care what you say. You're gonna have to finish it because I've never heard of a concept like that, and it's crazy that you thought about that shit in 30 fuck minutes, bro. That's so good. You're so fucking creative. My God, it's flowing out you like diarrhea.
Y'all, so Kimmie just she just compared me to diarrhea.
They heard. I spoke into the mic.
Oh, okay.
So while we were resetting the cameras, I'm sitting here like, no, she's really good.
Yeah, she's
really good.
Diarrhea.
No, like this shit just flow out you, bro.
I don't know. I was like, you know, it'd be really cool. I thought of, first of all, when you said werewolf, I said, okay. I said, oh, you know, it'd be really cool is if she was originally the alpha. Like, I'll show you how I got here. I was like, it'd be really cool if originally she's just the alpha, like, you know, because every time you start a story, it's always like either she's the omega or something like that. But I'm like, what if this time she's the alpha? But like, obviously there'll be caveats though. She is the alpha, but I said she got no mate. And then her mate, I said, what happened to her mate? Her mate's dead. And I said, so if her mate's dead, then what? I said, oh, she needs a new mate.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so that could be the problem. That could be the problem. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
I just think that yours is absolutely so creative. I do want that on my stand on Monday.
Okay, I got a new editor, guys.
Yes, it's me.
I have a new agent, a new writing agent. She's gonna publish my book for me, and
I like how you think I'm joking. It was a fucking series. You're gonna have to email me shit. You're gonna have to email me shit on Monday. Yeah, you have my email.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
I get. Oh
yeah.
Why wouldn't I just post it though? I could just post them on. I could just post them on Wattpad and then everybody could read them if they want.
You not gonna monetize that? That has to be monetized. That has to be behind a paywall. That has to be behind a paywall. And that's why I said alpha novel, because that's behind a paywall.
This needs to be behind a paywall. You pay for those? Oh, right. You do pay for those.
Yeah. Some of them. I'll go out. It was just one story.
Right. Okay.
It was just one story.
Yeah. So, like I said, we don't know if that was successful or not. I'm sweating because now I'm all like nervous. So I'm like, I like how sweating, and I'm like,
okay. See, you're nervous, but on my end, I'm like, I really want to rewrite mine because I really want a werewolf story that the woman actually has something going for her. And she keeps that. Like, I want her to go into work every day. I want that to be like a trope where it's like, damn, she's at work again. Like, I hate that. Like, in the werewolf community, the men are alphas and they always have like random shit that they're going on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, another rogue ran through the fucking camp, and now I got a meeting to go through, and I gotta go meet with the elders. And I gotta do training and shit like that. It's like, okay, yeah, fine. The men can do that, but what's she doing? She's like at home and she's like, well, as a Luna, I'm supposed to take care of the fucking house.
Yeah.
And so I take care of the house, but I also want to be included in the meetings. And then she sits down in the meetings, and then he's like, oh, I'm like, all, you know, I'm for that shit. Like, let's change shit up. You can sit down in the meetings. And then she sits down in the meetings, and they're like, another rogue attack today. And they're like, and then here she goes. She like stands up and she's like, we need more warriors on the perimeter. And everyone's like, yes.
Wow, so small.
Yes.
Wow, so small.
Amazing. Never thought about that. Why didn't you think about that? I went alpha. And it's like, yeah, it's like,
she's
it's
my Luna. So, she's supposed to come up with the ideas. So I listen to her. She's the real alpha.
The moon goddess really paired me with a smart one. I swear to God, she's not like the mother Luna.
She's the real Luna.
Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I hate that. Like, stereotypical, I don't do shit. Like, I want it to be where, like, the Lycan, who is, like, the, make him like a Lycan alpha king type shit.
You gotta say what a Lycan is. Lycan is a vampire.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a werewolf, babes.
A Lycan?
A Lycan is a type of werewolf.
What's the L one that's a vampire?
Oh, babes. I gotta Google that. Because it's Lycan that's technically a werewolf. And, like, I will literally look it up. Like, the Lycans are the ones that, like, are werewolves, but they stand on their hind legs.
What?
Yeah. See? These are, like, Lycans.
I thought this whole time it was going to be a vampire werewolf story. I was like, oh my god.
The word Lycan is derived from the word lycanthrope, meaning someone who suffers from lycanthropy, the professed ability or power of a human being transformed to a wolf to gain wolf-like characteristics. They all stand on their legs like that. That's like a Lycan. They all stand on their legs. So when they say werewolf,
when I think about a werewolf, I think of literally like you're a person and you turn into a full wolf.
Yeah, that's what they mean by werewolf. And like, and when they have lichens, they usually mean like, yeah, they turn into
like where would that hide?
Nowhere.
If we're being honest, where would a lichen hide? Like it's
nowhere.
You can't, even when you're in the woods, they'll be like, what the hell is that? Like you can't even be mistaken for a bear.
No,
that would terrify me.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, I like those stories that have the different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't just like werewolves. It's like I like lichens because they're stronger than werewolves technically because they have their fucking like they're taller and stronger or whatever. It's like, okay, cool.
I don't think that's so crazy that I don't think I've ever read a book with a lichen.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's always been like werewolf. Like I turned into a wolf and my bones cracked and
like I feel like werewolves are definitely like Twilight. Like that's what Twilight. That's like a werewolf. They just call them wolves, and I hate that. Come like just say
werewolf. Yeah. You know why I think it? You know what's funny though? Also, we both aged our characters up.
We did.
Like I feel like when I was younger, I was like even like you know like 18, 17, like you said, they were always written as like, oh, she's 16, 17. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, when I would write stories, I would put them in that age bracket too, because I didn't see it as
old.
Yeah, exactly.
You see it as old.
Exactly.
Like you,
20s?
12 years old.
Like,
you think an 18-year-old is an actual adult.
Yeah.
Until you
are older.
Yeah.
Until I'm actually an adult. 20, and I'm like, I am only but a child. I'm only a baby. I have not experienced anything in life.
Exactly. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, really.
I don't know.
No, really. I don't know what life is. I don't know what it has to offer yet. I'm but a child.
That's why I hate reading those books, because I'm like,
they're 16 and it's like, what?
18 and they're doing way too grown
16.
shit.
16 is 18 too, but like literally 16, you're a child. You are a baby.
Yeah, you
and I would have hated that at 16, but like now that I'm past 16, I'm 20. I'm like,
you guys are babies, and I feel
you're
like
a baby.
Okay, the worst part, and I remember when I was 16, and I remember I said this to my best friend at the time. I said the suckiest thing about being a teenager, and no one says this shit, and I remember saying it, and I was like, well, that's profound as shit. And it's still profound. As a teenager, you're expected to grow up and be an adult, but not grow up too fast because you're still a kid. It is the worst fucking spot to be a teenager, because you are expected to do shit that adults do, but not do shit like adults do, because you are a child still.
Yeah.
You are still deemed a child.
It's the worst gray period.
It is the worst gray area that will ever happen in your life, because as a teenager, you are expected to go to school, and you're expected to get good grades, and you're expected to do extracurricular activities. But it's like
sometimes you get a job, and sometimes
and you're expected sometimes in certain like areas, like I would say definitely suburbs area, like they definitely have like kids like fucking job at like some random place or whatever, even for the summer, to learn the
responsibility. And it's like, as an adult, if I had to also think about you know, it's stressful to be like, oh yeah, I go to school, and plus they don't have like college hour school. They have high school hours plus work plus the extracurricular activity. I don't know how you wouldn't lose your mind. You know what I'm saying? But it's expected of you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And the funny part is, right, so as a teenager, let's say like you're a teenager, you're going to school, you're getting good grades, you are on some kind of sports team or not sports team, maybe you're on a band or a theater or whatever, right? You're doing something extra after school. After that, you possibly have work. If you don't have work, you know you have work on the weekend, so you can't really relax. And mind you, if you do have work on the weekend, it's during the morning. By the time it's like 3-4 o'clock,
you still have to do chores at home.
Yeah, by 3-4 o'clock, you have to come home. If your bed's a mess, if your bedroom's a mess or whatever, you're expected to clean that also. And you're
help
still
with the dishes.
You're still expected to, if you have younger siblings, you're also expected to take care of those younger siblings without any asking. No one asks you to take care. You kind of have to. And mind you, you're still a child. You're still like a teenager, and you want to go ahead and hang out with your friends. But now you have to hang out with your friends at nighttime. But remember, at nighttime, you're not allowed past 12 o'clock.
Right.
So all this stuff has to be done after a certain time. And it's like, when do you get to actually feel like an adult and that you're independent? I would say definitely everybody. It's in your 20s. In your 20s, you fully experience life to the fullest.
Yeah.
As an adult, you actually get to be like, well, I can hang out with my friends whenever. My friends can sleep over at my house because, hey, I'm an adult and I make that decision. Like, whatever.
I'm gonna stay out till this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out till this time. The college hours are a little bit different. It's not like you spend.
It's like an hour a class, and then it's like, you know, you have 4 classes.
Yeah,
it's like,
depends.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
easier.
You're not spending on fuck day at school.
And I know that high school teachers are going to be like, oh, college is harder, da da da. Like, okay, like, yes, like some programs in college can be harder, a lot stressful, a lot more work. You know what I'm saying? But it's better when you have more control over your schedule. You have
way more control over your schedule when you do go to college and you are an adult. Because the only thing is, I advise everybody, if you are a freshman in college, because I told my sister this and she didn't listen and now she regrets it, but if you're a freshman in college, I say your first year, do not get a job. If you do not need to get a job, do not get a job, because it is very stressful, because you're still trying to get used to a schedule of, oh, I only go to class for once a day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, because again, in college, you're not going to those 4 classes every single fucking day.
Yeah.
You probably go to like 2 classes every single day. So you probably have like math and English Monday, Wednesday, and then you have like science and
history.
Like history, like Tuesday, Thursday, and then you're off Friday, and then you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to like relax and or do all the extra homework and stuff like that you have to do for those other 2 classes or other 4 classes, really. So it's not like you're every day, Monday through Friday, same classes on rotation. You know, it's not like
it's
that.
like classes back to back to back to back to back.
No,
that's how it is in high school. It's not like that in college.
Yeah, it's not like that in college. Like
unless
I said,
you plan your schedule like that, but no one does that.
No, you can't really.
Yeah,
it's really hard to do
it like that. Yeah,
it's so hard to do it like that. But yeah, so it's like you have those days to switch on, switch off, whatever, and you know, again, you're trying to get used to your schedule. Don't get a job. I'm so serious. Do not get a job when you're a freshman, because it will fuck you up, because you would sit there and be like, oh my god, I'm so tired, because you're just learning how to time manage, because that's another thing that as a teenager they don't really teach you how to do is time manage.
Yeah,
I wish high school teaches time management, because it is a learning curve for fuck sure. Oh my god, I used to time manage so poorly.
Yeah.
And I was in college. I still time manage poorly sometimes. Where I'm like, damn, Kim, you should have done that a little bit better. But it's like, again, it's a learning curve for everybody. So yeah, my advice is don't get a job freshman year. Gabby has a job now, and she literally told me that I need to send her $9,000, which I don't have. No one has.
Yeah.
She wants me to send that to her so she can stop working, because she's like, she's tired. And I'm like, yeah, because you go to school, and then she's in the care program, so she has to be in the library for certain amounts of time, and then after that she has to go to work. It's like, yeah, bro, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna, and she goes to work right after. Right. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
You don't have a real break.
Yeah.
You're gonna be tired. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You might get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, wow, like actually did not write. That's like I think that's like one of the first times that I did not write 16, 17-year-old. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, no, like, she's older. It
just bothers me that I see that so much in writing, because even the book that I am reading, the Persephone one, she's like 21, and like Hades obviously is much older, but she's like a new goddess type thing. Like, she's a new goddess, and it makes sense why she's so young or whatever. But when she's 21, it's like certain things that she's doing, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All of this makes sense. And I was like, damn, it's crazy how like I can reread a Wattpad story and be like, you guys are lacking experience.
Yeah.
You're lacking experience to put into your book. And that's where it shows. That's why it's like, some people are like, damn,
not to say that you can't write, like you can't be a young writer. You gotta, like, if you want to be a young writer, I would recommend for you to stay in your area, your age, because your age that's group what you know. You already know that.
Your age group.
To write older, and it's like you don't know some experiences. And when other people read it who are older, they'll be like,
you don't do that. You don't do that. Like, that's why I wanted, like, even
I remember being 12 and writing 16 and being like, oh yeah, and then when I'm 16 this happens.
I
don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing. I was writing for 18-year-olds, and I was like, yeah, she's gonna wake up and she's just gonna like fucking go to work.
Yeah.
You don't just like, that's why
it's like the real books though. The real books, they put them in precarious situations, but it's like, why are you putting an 18-year-old in that situation?
Yeah, and that's another thing too.
A 16-year-old in that situation,
and I hate that they are like,
that's weird.
Oh, they're so young, they're so mature, and they're like, oh, they're so strong. No, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be very honest. If you throw an 18-year-old in any of those actual situations, the way how a breakdown is impending, is just going to happen, because it's like, no, I wasn't
exactly.
I don't have the tools.
It makes sense in movies like The Hunger Games, where it's like, yeah, now I can see why if someone's panicking, she's 18. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old she was in that book.
She's 16 in the book. I did read the books, and I remember reading the books, and I remember being 12, and I was like, damn, this is scary.
Yeah, exactly.
This is so scary. Because I think what scared me even more
is
because,
how old was she in Divergent?
I did not read Divergent. But what scared me about Hunger Games and why it makes sense if you're an older person to write for younger people is because it was like I was 12 and there was literally like one person in that fucking book that was like 12 years old. Like, oh fuck. Yeah. Oh god. That's me. It's me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it just fucking starts summoning me because like that's like. That's the thing where it's like it makes sense for an older person to write for younger people, but you as a young person cannot write for an older person. Yeah. You don't have that experience yet, and it's fine. Write what you know, and I feel like that is screenwriting 101. Write what you know. Don't write nothing you do not know because it will show. And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And it's so crazy how it's at like least, it shows.
At least without like input. Like if you're gonna write a 34-year-old woman. Find a 34-year-old woman around you who's like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I find it weird that like especially in film where I'm not sure if this is common for writers, but I know it's common for actors where if an actor gets a certain role and they want to really portray that person, they will find people like that. Yeah. Like if it's like, oh, it's supposed to be like a 40-year-old Italian man, like and you get cast as a 40-year-old Italian man, they will find 40-year-old Italian men who just and they be like, hey, I'm an actor. I just want to like shadow you all day and see what the fuck you do and how you talk and how you act, and then they pick up those mannerisms and then when people watch it,
and it's like, a more authentic performance.
Yeah, it makes it more authentic. So I'm not sure if screenwriters do that. I feel like they don't, but I feel like screenwriters should probably shadow on the people. Field too.
They do that for like Disney, like animated films. They literally go to the location of where.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
Exactly, because they need to actually see. It's like you need a reference. Yeah. Anytime you do art, it's okay to have a reference. It's okay to be like, this is what inspired me. This is my reference. This is to make it more realistic. You know?
And that's why I feel like I think for me, I would if I'm gonna have to start screenwriting and shit like that. I would definitely want to, if I'm writing outside of my comfort zone, I would like to find people that is their comfort zone and be like, let me know. Right. I need to shadow you for like a month. I'm gonna be in your house sleeping with you so I can get every fucking detail.
Don't say it like that because they could clip that. I'm gonna be in your house sleeping with you.
That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. You clip it. You clipped it. I know you clipped it. You clipped it. You clipped it.
Yeah.
I'm in your house.
I'm in your house sleeping with you.
Sleeping right underneath your
Kimmie be sleeping with people.
Oh, here you go. Ready? I'm gonna give you enough things to clip, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sleeping with you in your bed underneath your comforter.
With your husband.
With your husband right behind
and your wife.
And I'm gonna put my head on your wife's shoulder while I sleep. Okay? And then when we wake up together. And you know, when you brush your teeth, I'm gonna brush my teeth with you. And I'm gonna hold the hand that's holding the toothbrush.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna be like,
oh, end scene, guys.
I'm gonna use the same toothbrush.
Thank you guys so much for watching. That's the end of this episode. Let us know what you think about this writing prompt episode. Yeah. We'll see how it does. We might continue, might not. I know she wants me to. She's gonna hold me hostage. I know she's gonna, before I go to sleep tonight, she's gonna hold a gun to my head. Where you live. Exactly. You're gonna write the rest of this. Like, I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll just see how you guys are like this episode for us to continue.
I feel like every recording session, because we record in sessions, I feel like we should try a different prompt. I had said that when we were in the little break. Down on the They Know. But in the so like every recording session we write a different prompt off of a different thing. Yeah. Right? And after we get to a certain point, we're like, okay guys, this is basically it. Like there's nothing else for us to write. We're gonna give it off to you guys. And then you're gonna tell us which one was your favorite writing prompt. And we can go back, revise it, and finish it, and then we'll read it to you guys again because it's like a sleepover.
Or you could just finish it and upload it to Wattpad. There you go.
Paywall. We're a paywall. Stop saying Wattpad. At this point, stop saying Wattpad.
I don't.
Stop saying Wattpad. It's not going there. It's not going for free.
I think they get paid for Wattpad though.
No, they don't.
Oh. So when it puts ads in between the chapters, they don't get a cut for that?
I don't think the writers do. I think that website does. Because, like, the website can,
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Like, I don't think that's what I said. Alpha novel. Don't worry about it. I got you. Okay. Your editor has you.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Remember,
please subscribe. With us. Yeah, interact. Like, subscribe, follow, get your grandparents to subscribe, get your mama to subscribe, your daddy to subscribe. I know he has an account. He never watches anything on it.
No, he does not.
Just get him to subscribe to the channel anyways, just so we can boost the subscribers up. Yeah. But yeah.
Interact with all of our posts. Yeah. And remember, guys, if you keep interacting,
leave comments, That's a faster way for us to do another giveaway.
Not only another giveaway, but then we could possibly make a Discord, and then everybody who loves us and wants to talk to us and want to sit at our table, we just all vibe in the Discord.
Twin Teen table.
The Twin Teen podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I want us to be so involved with each other. Be involved with us. Interact with us.
I mean, even in a Discord, you can keep writing a story in a Discord. Like, it'll be like other people could interact and like finish writing it off too. Like,
that's what I'm saying. See, that's why you guys need to interact with us so that when we do these fucking, we are so fucking creative and out there. Okay, like, we gonna need more interaction.
And I know they're creative too, because our fellow creators.
You guys
are
following us. You're definitely creative. I don't want to hear shit. You're definitely creative. Yeah. But I want to keep this going. Like, I want to be so interactive, because I feel like other podcasts aren't interactive like that.
Yeah.
So and you guys are
we want to find different ways to interact. Whatever way is the best way. So follow, subscribe. And that's the end of this podcast episode, guys. CNK signing out.